Lee, it's a disappointing result after such a good start.
Yeah, it was a really good start. It's a team that I think will be in and around the playoffs. I think the job the guys have done following on from Bobby is Bobby's really good work. They've continued it, and they're a good side. I've watched them 3 times this year. You have to compete with them. You have to be a man against them. And I just thought they just outscored us a little bit. And I felt at times it was men v boys, but then other times I felt that we were in the ascendancy at times. But you can't give away the goals we give away today and expect to win games of football. It feels like we've gone back 4 weeks, because up until 3 o'clock today we've been defending brilliantly, but some of the goals we give away today are not good enough.
It's a result that sends us down into the bottom 2 again, though it is very tight. What can you do about the defence? There was no big day today, which would have probably made a big difference, but it was frustrating, wasn't it?
Yeah, and listen, I'm not bothered about the league table at the moment. At the end of the day, you've got to win games of football, and that will take you out of the bottom 2. I think we're at bottom 4. We're a win away from being out of it, but we're a couple of losses away from being stuck in it. So it is what it is. It's just one of them things. We've got a lot of teams to play, but I thought David was a huge loss. You know, I need to get LP out there, and even parts of Kieran Forbes at times, because you need your tried and trusted at times. You need your men. You need the people that are going to go to battle for you. And I thought we got beat up today. But that happens when you concede goals like we do. We're 1-0 up. We're cruising. We don't clear the ball. They score. Okay, we go at second. 10 minutes later, we don't clear the ball. They score. And that's what does us. You know, we come out second half and we actually felt like we were still in the game. There wasn't a great deal between the two. I just felt that they cleared their lines and worked a little bit harder than us. And then we asked the goalkeeper to kick it and go big on everything we do and really try and stick it on them and put them under pressure, and we rolled the ball out. We didn't do that last week at North League because the pitch didn't allow us. So why we've gone off plan, I don't know. We give them a goal, we come back, we score, we go 3-2, and you think, right, they're sticking it now, we've got 15-20 to go. If we stay in it, we've got a chance. And we go and give away a free kick, and we're too deep on the set piece, and we've allowed them to score again. Yeah, we've nicked one at the end. Great goal by Shaun. I'm really pleased to have him back because we need him. But it was just the fundamentals and basics of football we lacked today, and I thought they'd done that brilliantly. And that's what they do. That's what they're really good at. And if you beat Bracknell, you know you've been in a game. I think we've given them a game today, but I think we've gifted them 4 goals, and that's the disappointment.
So the return of Shaun Lucien with a goal is a major plus. And we've got a new striker for a few weeks potentially. Yeah,
it's just he's just come on the horizon last night with Jimmy at Peterborough Sports. I know well. He's due to sign there, but they've got a couple of issues with transfers at the moment. So you know, it's just to keep the squad healthy. We've got a lot of games coming up. We need minutes into people. We need to look after Joe and Brooksy as well. But you've seen today that what they've done, the front 4, we scored 3 goals. We scored 3 goals at Poole, but we can't give away the goals that we give away and think this is acceptable and we'll win games of football, because we won't. And that's the frustration. And I just feel like today we've gone back on ourselves 3 or 4 weeks where we were defending ever so well, we were keeping clean sheets. But listen, having said that, I think David De Gea is a huge loss of that because of the way he defends his box, attacks their box, clears his lines. He's a proper out-and-out defender, and that's just the little bit. But I've got to give Bracknell credit as well. I thought they were good. I thought they were really good, and we ran them close, but I wanted them to work harder for the goals they got, and I don't think they had to work very hard for them. I thought we gifted them goals today.
Always difficult being a manager. You've got quite a big squad here, and you told me before the game you need to look at some, and I guess inevitably some or 1 or 2 will go before the end of the year potentially.
Yeah, listen, everyone's playing for their shirt at the end of the day, and I've got to make decisions on people that want to be here for the right reasons, that want to dig in really deep. Yes, we're in a relegation zone at the moment, and at the moment we're in a relegation battle. Our form up until today has been really, really good. Our last 10 games has been excellent. I think we were 6th in our last 10 games up until today. The start is what's caused us all the problems. You know, if we'd have won 2 or 3 games there, which we should have done, we wouldn't be in this position, but we didn't. So something isn't right. Now I need players that are going to really dig in deep, really go to war for the football club. And as I say, I don't want to fault effort or work rate. I just thought we got outmanned. Outmanned is the best way I described it, because they're very good at that. The Bracknell are the best at it in the league, in my opinion. And if you beat Bracknell, you have to go and match them man for man. It has to be 11 men v 11 men. And if you've got 1 or 2 that are not ready for that battle, or 1 or 2 that are not going to go and put their head and their foot in where it really hurts, then you're going to get beat. And that's what happened today, in my opinion. I just felt that, you know, even when I say man v, you know, the way they clear the ball. You know, it's proper clearances, proper defending, proper man's performance. We clear the ball weak, we clear the ball back onto their fullbacks, we clear the ball into their midfielders, and that's what causes you the problems. And you know, I don't want to go over it. It's a loss. I think we have to move forward, because up till today, and even parts of the day, we put them under pressure. But it's the goals we've given away. It's very similar to Paul, and that's probably my biggest disappointment of the day. Is just the goals that we've gifted, and we have to sort that quickly, because I've said it there. Shaun, Lucien, Riddell, Gordon, Joe, Brooksy, Martel, Frank Keita. I've probably missed one. I took Bobson Ball in. They're enough for anyone. You know, they're enough for anyone. They're going to score goals for fun, but you've got to keep clean sheets. So if we don't do that, then we'll lose games of football. If we do, we'll score goals for fun. So there's pros and cons to the performance. I'm actually not too down, to be honest, because I just felt like I know what they're about, and I felt if there's ever a game I didn't want David De Gea to miss, it was today. You know, if anyone asked me, it'd always be Bracknell, because they're so good at what they do. Ipswich in the FA Cup, how good were they for 70 minutes? And you know, so there's no shame in getting beat by Bracknell. They're a really good side. They'll be up there. I'm just disappointed with the goals we give away.
Go on, Joe. Oh, Joe. Oh, yes! That's far too early. Oh, come on. Different ranking. He worked hard. What? Shocking! Shocking!
Come on, Hendon! Goal.